Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. This video is brought to you by SureBonder. So when SureBonder contacted me, you know I jumped at the chance to do something with them because you know I love their products. So we're going to use this beautiful Grace Monroe glue skillet with these glue sticks and this glue pad. It's amazing. I promise you, you will love this product. But not only that, they're going to give one away, and they're going to give it away on my Facebook business page on October 18th. So make sure you go over to my Facebook business page on Tuesday so you can enter to win this glue skillet and all the goodies. So can't wait to start. Let's make a beautiful wreath. All right, guys, I'm really excited about this video. SureBonder, and you guys know that SureBonder is the glue gun of my choice. It has been that way for years. I will not be changing my mind. I love my SureBonder. This is probably, let me show you what I got here. This is my most favorite SureBonder glue gun. I'm seriously, there's just nothing else for me to use. I love the fact that it's cordless. It's my favorite. You guys have been seeing me use this for years. So when SureBonder reached out to me and said, hey, let's work together, I said, absolutely, I love your products. So let's see what they sent us, and that's gonna be what we are gonna work on today. So cute. I love it all. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to work with the Grace Monroe Home by SureBonder. And this is an exclusive, beautiful floral glue skillet. And if you want to go follow Grace Monroe Home, I will put their link in the description box below. And let's open this up and see all the goodies. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I love right now. This mat. And you know why I love this mat? Because when I glue a project, it gets on my cutting mat here, and it's so hard to get off. This is going to be perfect for today's project so that if glue gets on it, it'll peel right off. I also love, because I've used the other glue pot that they have, but who doesn't love pink? Come on, I love pink. And I love this because if you look right here, we got low to high. You can make this as hot as you want it to be or as low as you want it to be. What's even more impressive is as soon as I plug this in and I put all of the SureBonder skillet glue, it's literally gonna take minutes for it to melt. It's not gonna take a half an hour. It's not gonna take a long time. It is super fast. So that's probably one of the best things I like about it. They also have added these little glue sticks that you can stir, and you can use the glue to kind of put into your floral arrangement. It's gonna be amazing. So let's get this started. I cannot wait and love the pink. Seriously, pink's my favorite color. There's just no better one. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it on pretty high just to kind of get it melted pretty quickly. And then it's just got a little switch that you turn on. And then I'm gonna time lapse how quick this melts for you. So that was really fun to watch. And I think this is one of my favorite things are these two. They look like glue chopsticks, basically. But my thing, this is so satisfying just to do this. I know that's just kind of silly of me, but I love it. I love this glue stick. It's amazing. And I already know what I'm gonna do to kind of make it work and just not even have to open up or plug in a glue gun or anything. But we're gonna start with this kind of Cornucopia Wreath. And I found this at Michael's craft stores, and I will try to leave a link if they sell them online. If not, just go to your fall section at Michael's craft stores and they had some of these. So I'm just gonna take some of the things I already have. We're gonna use a little bit of products from Hobby Lobby and from Michael's, but we're going to kind of add some of these little leaves that I had from Hobby Lobby. Again, you can get these at Michael's if you want. And I'm just gonna start by putting some of these down in here because I don't want to show the green foam that we're gonna put in it. So we're gonna start this, and right here is when I'm gonna use this glue stick. Isn't that a beautiful leaf? I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue right there. You know what I like about this glue stick, because you can get a bigger portion, and then I'm gonna kind of overlap it with the other leaf. And I'm gonna just hold it down there for a moment. I'm actually, you know what, take the other glue stick and you can kind of hold it down and you're not going to burn your hands, guys. I think that's such a clever idea. I love this SureBonder. I love, love, love this. Okay, so I'm gonna let that glue set up. All right. Whoops. I mean, probably be better if I looked at it this way. There we go. Now I can see it better. Do another one, and we're gonna put it like right here. So again, I'm gonna just put this down, put some at the edge of our glue, and I really kind of love the stick. This is a new thing, guys. You need to get one of these. I will have links for these. You can purchase directly from SureBonder, and you can get this beautiful pink glue pot and have a one-of-a-kind. So I think that you can only get these from their website, and so why not have something really pretty to look at? All right, okay, that's setting up, that's doing it. All right, so I'm going to get this done. I'm going to add a few more leaves here. I think what we're going to do is this. So if we look at this, I'm almost wondering if I should like have some leaves coming out a little bit here. I think that would be really pretty. So I'm going to glue these on like so. And I think I'm going to glue 3 of them because you know what? I only have 3 left. So we're going to glue 3 of them onto our Cornucopia. Is that how you say it? So I'm going to glue those on, use my glue sticks here. Okay, so before we just like dive in here, let me preface this. I am not a floral arranger. I did not go to school for any of this. I am a crafter, so I love to craft. So I'm just kind of doing it as I go and seeing a vision in my head as I bought this. So if you want to learn how to make beautiful floral wreaths, absolutely go and check out Grace Monroe Home, whose name is on this glue pot. They will teach you a lot of stuff. And I will leave their link in the description box. Okay, all right, I'm in love. Can we just say how wonderful that is? Like, look at that glue. I'm telling you, if I had this on my mat, it would be stuck to my mat. Just absolutely stuck. So we're gonna take some green foam. You can get this at any local craft store. It doesn't have to be anybody particular. They all sell the same thing, guys. Let me find my knife here. All right, so you're gonna take some green foam. I already cut the piece because it gets loud. Just a regular knife will do. And I'm gonna see how well this goes in. We might need to cut it just a little bit more. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna put any more glue in there because I think it'll be just fine. So what did we get? Let's move this over just a tad here. Okay, you still need to be very careful, guys. This is a very hot product, so you don't want to make sure you don't touch the rims or anything. I touched the base of the pot itself, and it's fine. Gets a little warm in the bowl section, so if you use your fingers on the base, it's perfect to go. All right, so I got these really pretty. I don't even know what these would be called, but I just love the colors. So I'm going to cut some of these off. We got them at Michael's. And again, you can use any type of flower that you want. This is just me kind of suggesting what I think is really pretty. So I'm just going to kind of start cutting these here. Okay, so with some of these, I'm going to cut right here simply because I'm going to want some of that greenery and I want to use all the little bits and pieces that I can. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your floral and you're just going to dip it in your glue pot. This is so much faster than having to use a glue gun. It's just so much easier. And I'm gonna move back these leaves a little bit. And so I'm gonna just start by putting them in different ways here and at different levels. And it's just gonna start coming together. Again, I'm not a florist. I don't pretend to be one. Well, I kind of pretend to be one on YouTube, let's be honest. All right, I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer. What I also love about the SureBonder glue is that this, you know how you would get strings everywhere? That's not happening here. So I really love however they formulate their glue. It's really good. So I'm loving this, okay? And it just makes it easy. I don't have to get a glue gun out. I can just get this out. Okay, so that's starting to look really full, as you can see. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can start adding a little bit of these greenery things. So I cut the tips off there because we wanna use everything, right? It just makes it a little bit easier when we can use every little bit. All right, and what I like about this is you can turn it up or down. So if you feel like it's getting a little too warm, turn your glue pot down. It's okay. So let's just put this in there. And let's see, let's do this one. All right, okay, so now let me go find the other goodies we have for this. Okay. So we're gonna grab some of these little pumpkins, again, just sticking it in there. And I'm just gonna kind of make sure we don't go over top here. I'm gonna find a spot. It's done. It's beautiful. And this glue will help everything stay in place. It will work perfectly, okay? So it's not gonna go anywhere. So I think we need one more. I got these little pumpkins at Hobby Lobby. Gotta just tear off the little stem here, okay? Let me look. Okay, I think we need one back there, like right back there. So let's do this. And just stick it in there. Let it kind of sit up there. Isn't that pretty? Now you could be done at this. You could say, I just want that look and we're done. You're not seeing the greenery. A little bit of gold flux is coming through here if you use the particular leaves that I use, but we're not gonna stop there, guys. We're gonna go around this frame and let me show you what we're gonna use. Okay, so the next part of our project here is we're gonna take these, I'm not really sure what these would be called if they have like a name. I did get these all from Michael's and they were fall, so they were, of course, marked down. But I'm not really sure what would you guys call that? Help me out if you know. So basically, I'm just going to cut all of these and then I'm going to come back and show you how we're going to put them on. Okay, so I have a big stack of these little, I'm not sure what, goldenrod. I'm not really sure what you would call them. But I am going to add a couple. Let's see what, yeah, we need to add a few in here. We're just going to use our glue pot. And I just want to add a few so that it kind of ties in with what's going to go around our glue pot. And this one, oh, this is going to be so pretty. And then like here I have a little bit of leaves. You know what, I'm going to take that leaf off. I'm just not loving it as much. Put one over here. And I did turn down my glue pot because I don't need it as hot. It's working just great. So I'm just gonna add a few more things here. And just wherever you wanna put it, you know, there's no right or wrong here. You can make it any way you want, all right? So now what my focus is I wanna take this branch and I'm just gonna start. Let's start with this yellow here, actually, yep. And we're gonna just kind of put it in to the branch itself, all right? And we are gonna just start not really paying attention to like, you know, a certain pattern or anything, but I'm just gonna start going around with this, all right? Gonna keep going. And that's all I want you to do. So I want you to take, I had 2 bushels of these and 1 bushel. I could only find one the other day when I went and only a couple small of these. So this will be my main color, but I'm just gonna keep going around and actually, you know what? I'm gonna spread it out here. I'm going to start with this and just kind of stick it in. And that's what the glue pot, this makes this job so much easier. And you're just gonna keep going the same direction. All right. So by spacing them out too, we know if we need to add something else, if we don't have quite enough, and I can go in and fill in the gaps. And then you're just gonna fill in with all your other colors. So put in all your, I wanna call this goldenrod. I know that that's not really the right, it's probably not the right thing to call it, but that's what I'm gonna call it. And then I'm gonna start adding little bits of the orange as well. And I think it'd be pretty too if you took ribbon and you wrapped it. If you wanted to kind of wrap it, glue it in, wrap it, then put one in and wrap it. That's another kind of way to do this as well. So just go all the way around and then come back. Okay, so I had one that just did not want to go through this grapevine. So I'm gonna take my glue stick here, my glue wand, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just gonna add a little bit in there. So there's, seriously, you can do this all just one project, and you can just have the glue pot here and you're good to go. Or glue skillet, I think it's a glue skillet, I should say the right word. So this is what it's coming out to be. I have a few more of these. Let's add a few more. Looks like I just have one more. And I'm just looking here. Let's do this right into here. And there we go. And you're just gonna, I just think it looks beautiful. It's very simple, but very elegant. And I just think that is beautiful. So let me see if there's anything else I wanna do to this. Okay, so I removed the pink mat so that you could kind of get a visual of this and it wouldn't compete with the colors. But I think this is beautiful, but we're gonna just take it to another level by adding some greenery in the background and kind of make this a fuller wreath. So this is the bush I got from Hobby Lobby. They're $9.99, so I always get them when they're 50% off. You're gonna go through here and I'm gonna use 2 bushes. I'm gonna just move them up and then snip them. And this is what I want you to do. It's gonna be super simple. Are you ready? So we have our beautiful colors, fall colors here. Just dip it in your glue pot. And now we're gonna do this behind those beautiful colors, okay? Like so. And you're just gonna keep doing this till you go all the way around and keep it pretty tight together. And it's gonna be beautiful. Oops, my branch. My branch broke on me there. All right, sometimes this grapevine wants to be a little persnickety. That's okay. What you can also do is if your branch is acting like mine, you could even take some wire and help wrap some of it. There you go. Now it's in. To kind of help wrap it as well. So I'm just gonna take it and we're gonna go all the way around. I also wanna just add here, I'm gonna use this glue stick here and I'm just gonna kind of add a little bit on the back here and to kind of help hold that greenery, because this is a little floppy greenery that I've got going on, but that's okay. So just keep going all the way around and it's gonna be beautiful. All right, so this is what it looks like with just 2 of those bushes, but I kind of felt like, you know what, it needs a little bit more. So I went back to the store and I bought another bush and I'm gonna just keep adding a little bit here and there just to make it a little bit fuller and just have that kind of like beautiful pop of greenery. But listen, if you wanna get one of these glue pots, the links for all of this will be in the description box below. So make sure you head on over there and get your exclusive pink Grace Monroe Home glue pot and this mat. I love this mat. I love the stirring sticks or the glue sticks that we use in this. It's such a great way to use the glue. So I'm gonna finish this up and we will show you how it looks on my front door. I'm so in love with the way it turned out. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful and different. Not everybody is going to have a cornucopia wreath on their front door. So I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you SureBonder for sponsoring this video. I love your product and I will be definitely using this again. So if you made it this far in my video, make sure to leave a fall wreath in the comments below. That lets me know that you watched the whole video and we'll see you next Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.